And as you can see, adding new precautions into everyday life has become part of the routine here. These thermal scanners are now a common fixture across buildings in Singapore. If your temperature is above 37.5 or 38 degrees Celsius, they're not going to let you in.
Yet, Homeland Security is telling the CDC not to make any announcements until stockpiles of the drug can be secured.
Well, Dr. Gupta, there continue to be evaluations of several drugs, ribavirin is among them. But right now, our best defense has been social distancing. No handshaking, staying home when you're sick, washing your hands frequently.
Can you tell us to date how many people have died from this virus?
Very difficult. We're still working.
I don't know what the hell's in there. It's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Bennings, go get Childs.
What is this? What's going on? Hey, Palmer, what is it? I don't know. Wait. Childs.
Mac wants the flamethrower. Mac wants the what? That's what he said. Now move.
Biggest shopping weekend of the year.
I think we need to consider closing the schools down.
And who stays home with the kids? People that work at stores, government workers, people that work at hospitals. When will we know what this is? What causes it? What cures it? Things that keep people calm.
What we need to determine is this. For every person who gets sick, how many other people are they likely to infect?
But everywhere else, it's a wonderful time to be a traveller. And if you look globally at all the risks, top of the list, of course, is road accidents, which claim nearly 4,000 victims a day worldwide.
Today on Twitter, you wrote that the truth about this virus is being kept from the world. Today on Twitter, you wrote that the truth about this virus is being kept from the world.
I understand the system's failing. What do you want me to do about it?
Let it all fail. Let it all fail. We'll pick up the pieces later after it's fallen.
So, for seasonal flu, that's usually about 1. Smallpox, on the other hand, it's over 3. Now, before we had a vaccine, polio spread at a rate between 4 and 6. Now, we call that number the R0.
Frankly, we still don't know just how much the coronavirus is going to cost the world. But one thing's for sure, it's forcing all of us to take a deeper look.
Develop in less than a year a novel vaccine. They're called DNA-RNA vaccines, and so we'll fund a few projects.
R stands for the reproductive rate of the virus.
Any ideas what that might be for this?
How fast it multiplies depends on a variety of factors. The incubation period.
Let's do it.
It's still the case that travel has never been safer. Yes, the coronavirus is a worry. Yes, each of the nearly 4,000 deaths have been a tragedy, but it is still not a significant risk, at least in my experience.
So given the advice differs from country to country, what's the one piece of advice that you've been giving people?
Well, if you're in one of the vulnerable groups, you're an older traveller or you've got a weakened immune system, then be circumspect and have a look at where the threats are. Otherwise, just if your government says it's okay to travel somewhere, go there.
US number 31 calling MCMURDO. Come in, over. US number 31 calling MCMURDO. Urgent. Come in, over.